Hey guys, it's me again. How you doing? Hey Kefnet, thanks for the sub, buddy. Good man. Appreciate you, bro. Gunther, you get to go along just for the ride. I got some videos to make, so we're just going to do some stuff here, but I want to get through the story, though. Konnichiwa. That's Flurry, guys. That's Flurry. The bird is Flurry. She is Clurry. The bird is Flurry. Don't get them confused. Zieg's excited to see Flurry. She's kind of apathetic. Hey guys, hey guys. Minimal effort, maximum reward. My kind of girl. Because there's things in it that aren't working right, and they need to fix that. But I don't know the specific things, if that's what you're asking, Onyx. There's a lot of problems. There's a lot of bugs. None of them are... Some of them are huge. There's some game-breaking bugs, like people can't like progress in the story because they're stuck. And there's other ones that are kind of minor, like, hey, where is this reward that I should be able to get? So, you know, they're messing with it. Thing has to do with the double speed boots. There's a chance. Click the little boxes in the upper right-hand corner and then select hero or team. That'll get you there. You can also go into the settings and set it as a hot link. I'll show you once I'm out of this. So they haven't heard? No, they didn't tell me. They just said it's under maintenance. But, like, literally, I've reported, like, a dozen, like, bugs and things that need addressed, and I'm one of, like, 6 people in this server that's reporting shit. So, there's a lot of things that need tweaked. So, they're tweaking it. I'm literally surprised it's just the Orbis guide, and they didn't, like, do an emergency patch. Some of them are pretty bad. Nope, there's no English dub right now, just Korean and JP. I'm not sure why. It might have to do with the SAG-AFTRA Guild strike, or it might just have to do with not wanting to spend the money on it. We'll have to see. It's no harder to get to the hero section than it was before, Kendra. In fact, it's theoretically easier. It's just different. Can I say any of the bugs? You couldn't complete the Mercedes mission, which keeps you from going to Chapter 4 because the thing you need to access the stage is locked out because it was part of the old AP shop they got rid of. There's the weird thing with the boots. You can still get Free Spirit Tieria by doing the pass, but I don't think you can get her artifact. You know, just a lot of little minor shit like that. It looks like, hey, did anybody see that pack 4 for $59 that was $100 for everyone else? Does anybody in the chat actually see that on their device, on their iDevice? Like this pack right here, the Robin pack for $59. Does anybody in chat who saw, did you buy all of them, Anyo? Tsuchikage, did you buy all of them? Could you check to see if it's been patched? Because everybody, I'm getting reports that it's been patched and it's $100 now. If you only bought 2, see if the third one is back to 100 or if it's still 59. Yeah, you could buy it up to 3 times. Those of you who saw it at 59, let me know if it's $100 now or if it still shows 60 for you, Kefnet. Like, close the app and fire it back up and see if it still shows 60. Not like what it showed, you know, not like it's what's resident on your phone, but actually close and fire it back up again. Because I have a friend of mine who's trying to buy it. He's on iOS, he's in the USA, and it's showing $100. And I'm curious if they patched it, if it got hot fixed, or if it's even more limited, you know, even more esoteric than we thought. Because there's no reason that a buddy of mine in Texas should be seeing something different than me. It's $100 now. Yeah, I think they hot fixed it. Yeah. I'm not saying to buy it. I'm just, he was wanting to buy it, but he's like, hey, it shows 100 now. I'm like, they might have patched it. I'll ask around. I can't check on my device because it no longer shows up on my device because, well, things might have happened. So I kind of need to rely on you guys. 100 on your end? Yeah. Only tell me if it's 100 on your end if you saw it at 59 before, but I think they patched it. Hey, it's Asaria. I like Asaria, which is weird because I don't like elves. Can you view the S stories that they removed from Adventure? I do not believe so. Orbis guide is on maintenance. Things that need patched and fixed. Rewards aren't dispersing right. Rewards are left out that were there on the other one. Things that keep people from progressing like they should. Heck, maybe part of what they're doing fixes the Victorica bug where people aren't getting Victorica. Hey, there we go. Thank you for that link, Gloomy. Let me see. Oh, crap. That's not the one that I want. Is my chat bar, chat doc here. It says, oh my God. Temporary service suspension notice for the Orbis guide. Following update, identify where issues where abnormal items can be obtained through the Orbis guide. We regret to inform you that the Orbis guide will be temporarily suspended with regards to this issue. Information about the Orbis guide. Abnormal items could be obtained really makes me think it's the speed main boots with speed subs. So hopefully that's not that. But I mean, what's the only abnormal item we've seen, right? Is these. Damn, I was trying so hard to get to the ogre shop so I could try to farm some of these real quick before they patched it. We'll have to see, though. Maybe it's not this. We don't know. Saying that only makes you seem more suspicious. Oh, it's Bubaria. We haven't seen Bubaria in a while, man. I remember her from chapter 1. She needs the staff to, like, help her stand upright so she doesn't fall over. To help her with her back issues. So new players are basically cooked. It's just until they patch it, guys. It won't be down for long. Because remember, it's only like, it's like 8 a.m. or like, it's like noon in Korea. Time zones are hard. Hang on. I'm in Korea. It's like almost noon in Korea, guys. They're in the middle of their workday. They're going to bang it out. They say why? No, they just said it's on maintenance and that they're fixing. Actually, they did say why. They said, and I quote,
"Oh no."
They said, we've identified an issue where abnormal items could be obtained through the Orbis guide, and we regret to inform you that the Orbis guide will temporarily suspended while we address this issue. Yep, the last one's $100, so they patched that. They patched the shit out of that as soon as they said, yeah, people are jacking us up for 40 extra bucks. They turned right around, patched that, and then they're like, okay, now let's work on the game and fix this Orbis guide. I'm very confused with the purification thing. If I did all 40, should I claim or wait till the last day? You should wait. I'll explain it again after this, but I did just put up a video with hopefully explaining all of it. Did you watch my video yet? That's the big question. Because there's a video that says, "Don't break the heart of Orbis" in big letters. Watch that video. It should explain everything about how the heart of Orbis works and whether or not you should claim and things like that. If after watching that you still don't understand what's going on, hit me up and we'll go into it a little bit faster. Or a little bit deeper, I should say. It's okay if you claim, guy. It's okay if you claimed. It's not that big of a deal in the long run. It's not going to wreck or damage your account. It's not even going to set you back more than a couple of weeks. There's plenty of people who are going to start in May who didn't, you know, are worse off than you, right? And Heinian looks cool. Elder Saria of Dunblyria, Blyrai. Frickin' elves. I wanted the Mola, and I got the red charms by accident. Rip Mola. What you could do, Ed, is you could delete your account and start a new one and then do it right and get the Mola. Or just live with it and roll with it and start, you know, get it in May. If it makes you feel better, I spammed it so fast I totally skipped past the 20 Mola and didn't even save it to my list, and I'll probably never see it again. Chat was howling at me. Check again, it's still 59 for you. Weird. You know what I bet it is? I bet they reached out to iTunes. They reached out to Apple and said, dude, the F, fix that. And they said, fine, we'll push it. And they're pushing the update, and it's slowly propagating through the world. It's hit most of the people here. It's hit my buddy in Texas. Hadn't quite got to you yet, but I bet like within the next few hours, it's going to get you too. Just how long it's taking the server to propagate the information across all the different places. Am I going to do a video on the lore of World 6? That could be fun. Yeah, that could be fun, Jezreen. I like that. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I got a lot of videos to bang out, though. Holy smoke. You start with Epic 6 or chapters? You start with this. That's why you went through the whole tutorial. You start with this, and then you move. After this, you move into 7. Oh, the S stories are viewable in the journal. So it's a bug that they're not there. In the update notice, they said the S stories will be viewable in the journal. I'll go check the journal after this. Everybody's got like freaking meeting their hero with Ras here. The embodiment of the goddess. He was truly noble and dependable. This is hilarious because Assaria thinks Ross is a twat in Epic 7. She didn't like Crow. Yeah, Tara, that's going to be a thing, right? We're going to have to kind of get used to it. Is the 5-star selector a paid event only? Yes, but no. The paid 5-star selector event is a paid event only. The selector event that everybody was expecting from this, that starts on Monday. It's really bad timing. I'm going to make a video about that, explaining that as soon as I'm done with this. It's just really bad timing, and a lot of people are confused by it, thinking, wait, all that free stuff you promised us isn't free? It's paid? No. The paid thing is something totally separate. The free event is and always was scheduled to go live on the 14th. Remember, it's not a lighter dock selector, Kefnet. It's going to randomly summon 3 units, and you can select from those 3, and you have no control over what 3 it puts in there. You could do the dark selector, and it could give you it could give you Operator Sigrid, Closer Charles, and Strays. Or you could do the light summon, and it could give you freaking Luna, Harsetti, and Elenov. It could be great. It could suck. So just be aware of that. That's an expensive gamble.
貴重なお時間をかけて遠方からいらしたんですから、滞在される間はここでお過ごしください。それと
Inside the Dunblira guest house. I'm looking around this guest house and nothing of it screams Elven to me, so weird.
最初皆さんを疑ってしまい申し訳ありませんでした。
Sorry, guys. Are the extra rewards next week? The Zieg event with all the free stuff starts on the 14th, and it's a 4-week long event. It'll be released in 4-week bursts. We'll go over that in just a minute. I just want to get through the story because people keep spoiling chunks of it for me, and I want to enjoy it while I can. My fault for looking like a criminal. Where is the plus 15 free spirit tiara? I don't know. Maybe it's one of the... Maybe that's one of the things in the that they're patching in the guide.
顔だけじゃなく本当に元犯罪者だろうお前は。
話は聞いてます。最近魔人軍が侵攻を試みたそうですね。だから警戒が厳しくなってるだろうとは思ってました。そうです。ダンブライアに来る道が見つからないからか、森を丸ごと燃やそうとしました。
A little bit harsh.
森は徐々に燃え広がっていき、炎を避けて逃げてきたエルフはみんな絶望する。
Oh well, is an archdemon. What are you gonna do?
諦めないで、リセリア。
Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire.
これ以上今からでも投降しないと。
How about instead of surrendering, you get out of the fire?
昔あなたが死の沼で失踪した時のこと覚えている？
She's reminiscing, and all I can smell is burnt elf.
あなたは死んだんだと。私まで危険な目に遭うから探すのは諦めなさいと言ったの。
There is limited hero selectors coming up over the next 4 weeks. They're part of the 4-week long event that starts on Monday.
でも私は諦めなかった。あの時私が諦めなかったのはあなたが生きているという確信があったからじゃないわ。
You need Tamaskin in the skin shop. They said that would never happen, but they would run the Tamaskin event again if you want to buy that overpriced garbage. It's not garbage. It's really nice skin. I just think the pricing on it was bad. Very bad. 4-week long. Yes, that's 4 stages, and the stuff's going to be really... It's not just like Monday's going to hit, and here's a shit ton of selectors. It's Monday's going to hit, and you can do all these things to earn the selectors, and this is what you can earn this week. This is what you can earn from week 2. These are the things you do for week 3. These are the things you do for week 4. And by the end of it, you'll have all of the stuff and more that they advertised. They want to keep you in the game, guys. They don't want to. They don't want you to, like, you know, run in, dump everything, and then be like, "Where's my content?" They're spreading it out a bit. Have I tested Firelytica yet? No. I've been elbows deep in the story, chilling with you guys, making videos. A lot. Any news on the price of iOS? Bought for $59, but it looks like it looked, but you got charged $99? You bought it at $50. Did you just buy it, Epic Gaming, because they recently raised the price? Have you heard anything from the story, the new Kraus side story? Good. Yeah, this I haven't done Kraus side story, no, just the main story. If you just recently bought it, you might have had the graphical thing. It was still showing it, but did you just buy it now? Or did you buy it a while ago? Because everybody I've talked to said it got changed. Like as of about a half an hour ago, they changed it. So if your phone still had that asset when you bought it, that might be the problem. And you could probably argue with them and get them to refund it if you're not happy with that price. But I think the people that got it for $60 got away with it before they identified it and made the change. Close the game all the way down and then boot back in and see if it still says $60. I think they changed it and it's slowly propagating because most people 9:02 p.m. like as in an hour ago or as in 2 hours ago. I don't know if you're Eastern or not. Now you're gonna make me check because I might have accidentally bought it by accident, totally accident. Let me look at my receipts. Hang on here. Where does it show my purchases? Yeah, nope. I got nailed for $64, guys. It went through at the right price for me. But I bought this several hours ago. So the new adventurer path only for new players, correct? Who would I pick from episode 1 5-star selector? I started playing 2 weeks ago. Destina. I think Destina is probably your best pick. You get a Saria for free, right? If you don't get a Saria for free, then pick a Saria. If you do get a Saria for free, I'd start with Destina for your starting selector. It's a lot, Alice. It's a lot. Just hang in there. Yeah, the Orbis guide. They got rid of Adventurous Path and changed it with something like Heroes something. Will we get currency for the Robin shop for free or only buying? That's a paid shop. That's not part of the Zieg event. That's something totally different. That's just a nice little paid thing. We may get some extra currency from it. I don't know. I've not heard any plans on it. That one kind of surprised all of us last night. You actually got Destina and a Saria for free? Hell yeah. What a great start. Zieg pimping himself out. Oh, a pig. Screw being your guardian. Would you recommend pulling Fire Crow for newbies? He's a PvP unit, so... God, he's so cool, though. But no, if you're a newbie, you could probably skip him. But if you have designs on RTA, he looks really heckin' good there. Yeah, you like the mic? The nice one. Yeah, it's under maintenance, Exodus. It's they said that they were finding people were getting what was the wording they used? How is it they said it? That people are, damn it, I accidentally closed the damn link. Lovely. And I quote, "We've identified an issue where abnormal items could be obtained through the Orbis guide. We regret to inform you that the Orbis guide will be temporarily suspended while we address this issue. No scheduled restoration time yet, but information about restoration will be provided in a separate notice. Apologies for any inconvenience." It's like noon in Korea, guys. They're on top of it. It should be fixed, and it's back. And it's back. Is it really back? Nice, it's back. Let's see. What's it say here? Nope, there's no separate notice, but it's back. What were the abnormal rewards? We suspect the abnormal rewards were this. Not that. This, no, this. One of these pictures. We think this was the abnormal rewards. You see what's abnormal? Anybody see what's abnormal yet? Uh-huh. Potential 53 speed boots. So we think this is what's abnormal. Because, you know, multiple people were getting them. So I think this is what I think. I don't know for sure, but that's definitely abnormal. Syria doesn't like games. I finished my Wyvern Golem, guys. I missed my arena crest farming from the sanctuary. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Ooh, bookmark. Arena used to be the best game mode. It's gotten better. What's up, Lucira? How you doing? You think arena? You think you're still gonna say the arena's the best game mode after Arunca comes out? I think arena's gonna be like Harsetti level miserable after Arunca comes out, my friend. She bet her rabbit cookies. What up, Goshen? I can't believe it either, Lucia. Holy shit. They're just still going to let the top three own it and say, screw you ever getting Skysto. Oh, man. The point thing's better, right? At least you can climb and coast and sit and emp and not put too much effort into it. But, man, I just can't believe they haven't messed with it. So interesting, fully voice act. Do wine. It's a party now, guys. Thanks for the follow, guys. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Yep, I know, Kay. I know. Losing a lot of that kind of sucks. I do think they need to up the amount of crests or give us an alternate way to farm some crests. Put them in the daily reputation. You know, you logged in for however many minutes or you did so much stamina and it's part of the reputation rewards. Drop some extra crest. And maybe they will. If it becomes a big enough of a pinch, then we can push for it. they're pretty open to hearing the feedback and trying to make changes based on what we want. So it's a good time to request those things. But they're going to want to make sure it's a problem first. They know one of the biggest issues people face right now is charms, and one of their biggest focus over the past year and a half has been making charms more accessible. And a lot of people don't realize it, but they have done a lot to make charms more accessible. I guess we don't have a collab just yet? No, not just yet. Man, Asaria, it's a freaking game. Chill. Asaria, chill out. Cultural exchange. She was about to go like freaking apeshit there. No, that's going to take several days. Several days, guy. I mean, that's a lot of missions that I'm going to have to go through. I know it's a buff event. Everybody's been asking me where's the best farm now, where's the best farms. Like, I'm going to have to spend like close to 8,000 stamina testing that out. It's not going to be fast or easy, but I'll figure it out for you. Took me about a week and a half to do it last time. Poor Zieg. He'll be a little green pony forever. Hey, congrats on the 20 mola. Is that what you're locked is the 20 mola what you're going to lock in, or are you going to wait until Monday to get to tier 2 and go for some of the gear? When the smoking hot elf asks you if you want to stay a little longer, you say yes. Archdemon. You picked 50 Leafs. Mola never came for me. Remember, on Monday, you get 20 more rolls. And on the next Monday, you get 20 more rolls. And on the next Monday, you get 20 more rolls. Then you've got to make your choice, because then you're out of Mondays and you got to lock it in before the end of the month. I don't think Sigrid or Asaria need their imprints. I would save them in case you get the ML versions to imprint, or in case an alternate RGB version comes out, you know, like, well, we got Fire Asaria. Summertime Asaria is a decent imprint effectiveness. And Sigrid, we got Opsig, but who knows, Earth or Fire Sigrid could come out any day now. I don't know. I'd stash them away and save them. I don't think the imprints are that important on either of those units. Yeah, it came back about 10 minutes ago, Volk. I guess we're going to find out if I can get 5 speed, or if I can get speed boots. Read my message in this description, please. Tristen, please add to the feedback that you're giving. Give me back my Guild War timer on lobby. Was there a Guild War timer in the lobby? I honestly don't even remember that. Okay, let me add it to the list. Okay. Oop, that's terribly misspelled. There you go. Added to the list. Can you make a guide on how to follow the Orbis guide? I've been pinged 5 times over these. New E7 players are bronze brain. It'll be tough for me because I don't have access to this guide, or to the new player stuff. But yeah, I'll add it to the pile of things to do, Volk. It's disastrously bad at games. I think if you RTA or Arena, she's kind of a must-have. But there's no, you can't select her, so that doesn't really change anything for your select. There is no ML selector. Why does people keep saying ML selector? There's no such thing as an ML selector, guys. There are limited selectors, there's RGB selectors, and then there is a rando ML5 unit that you can't control. There hasn't been an ML selector ticket in Epic 7 since 2019. The shit doesn't exist. Closest thing you got is the Headhunt event at the end of the year. I feel like a content creator. I'm not even the one with all of the is there a selector question? Isn't a random ML selector? How can it be a selector and be random? You're saying two different things. It's a random ML5, guaranteed ML5. Completely random. But there is no selection process to it whatsoever. Yes, you can completely select a random unit that will be assigned to you randomly. You can select the random unit by using the ticket to randomly have a unit drop into your lap, but you select using the ticket. Asflan is in the Robin selector ticket, which is kind of crazy, but it's usually a 6-month window, and 6 months ago is exactly the 10th. So she made it in literally by hours. She made it into that window. You can't select Tori, you can't select Young Senya, and I feel like I'm missing one other. But don't forget the don't get confused. The Robin pay to win event and the Brieg, the Zieg event, which is starting on Monday. That's all the free stuff. Very different. Are these balance patch units any better now? Every single one of them is objectively better, and some of them are insane. Rita is older than Flan. I mean, unless you're using some weird ass logic of Flan rolled off the assembly line, 3 years ago, kind of a thing. You get to choose out. Oh, you're talking about the freaking Robin event? It will randomly pick 3 units, and then you can select one of those random 3. And I think you're going to spend like over $100 to get access to that. That is the thing that's happening in the Robin event that has nothing to do with the ML5 stuff that we're getting from the Brieg event. Thought it was you pick 3 and get 1 random. I thought it gave you random for 3 and you picked 1. Honestly, I don't know. Do we know anybody who's bought that? I can't get in the details of that. Or $80 if you got the $60 pack. It should be like this. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, but you see it says new. It's like it summons them, and then you get to pick one of the 3 random ones it summons. Upon receiving the mail, the list of summoned heroes does not refresh. You can choose from the list anytime. Huh. Yeah, and see, these ones are darkly shaded. He selected this one. He's clicking to receive. So yeah, I'm right. It randomly spews in 3, and you can select one of the 3, right? Yes, it rolls 3, and then you pick one of the 3s. So there you go. It's really good if you don't have any ML5s. But if you don't have any ML5s, this worked out pretty good, right? But this could just as easily have been Closer Charles, Operator Sigrid, and Strays. You know? It's an expensive gamble. A real expensive gamble. I sure as shit wouldn't buy it, but some people out there are down bad for ML5, so go for it. Someone on Kev's stream got Ludwig, Arby, and Shu. That's pretty good. Shu's a really solid pick, and Ludwig's not terrible if you're a cleaver. Oh, sorry, you guys couldn't even see what I was looking at. So it looks like this, right? Randomly, boom, boom, boom. 3 are randomly summoned in. Then you can select the one you want. He selected Rowana. He's really lucky this wasn't another dupe, because these 2 are dupes. See, there's no new beside him. So he got a new one out of it. You select the one you want, you click receive. There's no refresh. There's no second set of summons. It just randomly drops 3 in, and then you choose one. Savvy? The pools are all dark units, and there is you can buy the one that does all dark units. You can buy the one that does all light units. There's same price, one of each pool. We'll get into that in a minute. Let me finish the story. You guys keep distracting. Tell you. Yeah. Got giant booba elves, and you guys are talking about spending on gacha games.
Orbis の生命の力が集まる場所。ロビンと私はレファンドスから来たんだもん。レファンドスでは女神教や制約の継承者について話を聞く機会があんまりないんだよ。
正直なところ、私はまだそんなに信じていないよ。制約の継承者も魔人戦争も実際目にしたわけじゃないからね。
Repost it, Shadow. It floated away. Repost it.
まあ、リタニアには聖域があるからな。外の大陸じゃ制約の継承者の活躍を知るのは難しいだろう。信じられない気持ちもわかるぜ。
Man, can you imagine if you went ahead and selected from that, and then you get it for free with the random summon tickets in a few weeks? That would be savage. I spent $60 and then I pulled it the next week. Yeah, they fixed the iOS price. It's been patched. If it still shows $59, beware, because some people, and your one guy in chat bought it. It still said $59, and Apple charged him the $100. So I wouldn't even try it, even if it says $60 for you. It's been patched at the home office. There is no such thing. The Robins. God damn it. Let me finish this story, and we will take a few minutes to go over the packs. You guys are killing me. Killing me.
The goddess DJ vowed to
Origin
protect
myth.
Orbis and all its creatures. She sent the heir of the covenant and spoke. Should calamity descend, my heir will rise up to deliver all from harm. Thus these lands shall ever be free from ruin.
As long as he doesn't lose his head.
つまり制約の継承者様の存在そのものが女神様がこの世界を守ってくれるという約束なんです。
Well, if it makes you feel better, Winwino, she dies horribly at the end of this chapter.
でも女神の分身というすごい人が他人の助けが必要だってことは、女神や制約は完璧でも全能でもないってことなんじゃ。
Robin's blaspheming.
それでもみんな制約の継承者が全てを解決してくれると信じている。
The new players that start today gain access to 3 premium epic passes. One of them is $30, and it gives you Stenny and her World Arena skin, which is a really good deal for $30. That skin normally costs you about $100. If new players were to buy this, what would your opinion be to get from the first Moonlight Blessing? It would be Arby. Even if you didn't buy that, I would still recommend you get Arby. Stenny is gorgeous, and Stenny is good, but Arby's forever right now. He's much, much better. I wouldn't go for Ken. I wouldn't go for Ken. I would get Arby. There's a world where you would consider getting Ruel, but I think if you picked up Destina from your free summons, she's just objectively better for all things PvE. But Arby will help you with so much content. Stenny best choice, but I'm biased. Stenny used to be the best choice, but she's fallen off a lot. She really needs a little something to be the freaking nightmare goddess she needs to be. Yay, Zieg! But so far, the heir of the Coven has never lost a battle against the Archdemon. I wonder if Zieg gets a little worried here because he's lost 5 at this point. Hey, if DJ cheats and resets the server and erases the loss, he's technically got an undefeated record. Technically. Just make me an heir already. I love Zieg's interaction with Victorica. A lot of people aren't liking Victorica. I think she's kind of fun. An acolyte has appeared. All right, you filthy animals. Let's talk about this event. So, on the 14th, the Zieg event begins. Let me find you a picture of the Zieg event. Note the dates on Operation Catch a Zieg. April 14th through May 22nd. It is a 4-week long event that doesn't start until Monday. The Operation Catch a Zieg event, this is where you're going to get all of the free tickets, the selector tickets, the limited selector tickets, the ML5 tickets. That's where all that comes from. Let me get down to it here. The one picture we have from the Zieg event shows that it's in part 2. One moment. Arena, balance patch, Crow, Burka, more Crow, drop rate up, banners. Where was it? There was a frickin' picture of it. Tristen, look above. I bought the pack for $60. Wasn't aware it was supposed to be $100, but I didn't beg, charge $100, so I hope I'm safe. Good luck, man. Oh, Zieg is on stove. Thank you. So this is the picture I'm looking from. So starting on Monday, we get week 1. This is week 2. Week 2 is when they've got the guaranteed ML5, not a selector. Guaranteed ML5 ticket, random 5-star ML unit that's light. And we've got the artifact selector. I'm not sure if this is a limited one or not. And you have to spend these carrots to get it. And to get these carrots, you're going to have to do things. You're going to have to spend stamina. It says right here, where is it? You earn carrots by clearing Hunt, Rift, Ogre's Armory, Spirit Altar, Adventure, Side Story. Basically, by playing the game, you'll earn these carrots. And with these carrots, you can come into the shop and buy things. And every single week, all the way through May 22nd, there's a new shop thing that's opening. All we know is that this is some of the stuff in shop number 2, week number 2 shop. We have no idea what's in week 1, 3, or 4. They could put your limited selector here. The limited selectors could be here. The MLs could be in week 2 and 3. We don't really know, but it's all starting on the Monday the 14th. There's some max gear and there's some non-maxed gear. None of the tickets are fully decked out. When they say you can get this many things max, that means if you participate in all 4 weeks and you get enough carrots, you will be able to buy a maximum of this many things. But this is all free to play. This is just grind it and get it done, burn your stamina. It's going to cost a lot of stamina, so starting on Monday, they're giving everybody 200 free stamina extra every day to help you grind through this and help you get through it. But you'll be able to do this very free to play, right? This is the Zieg event, and I'll have this linked in the description of the video. This is very different than what is currently in the game. What is currently in game is Robin's Secretive Newsstand. This is a special whale tier pay-to-win event that has nothing to do with the Zieg event. Nothing that's in here is any of the stuff that was advertised that you'll be getting for free from the Zieg event. This is a paid event. They may give us some free coupons. It's hard to say. But when you buy things from here, and there's a couple of cheap ones that are exclusive only from the PC client. Those of you not on the PC client will only see this. Don't log in and think, man, this is only $9, but I'm seeing $29. No, you're just not seeing the first 2 because you're not on the PC client. This is a pay-to-play event, pay-to-win event. And as you buy these things, you will get coupons. And when you get the coupons, you can go over here and you can exchange the coupons to buy things. There's a limited selector hero, which will have afternoon soak plan and earlier. So no Tori, no Child Senya. Be able to, there's a 5-star covenant selector where you can summon, you can choose to summon any 5-star hero, but Schneel, Fene, Crow, Xeno, and any collaboration or limited artifacts, of course, you can't grab those. But other than that, any 5-star you want. The artifacts, summons, all stuff. And then there's some really sick gear in here. I mean, this gear is really, really nice. And it's going to penta min roll effectiveness because that's the way it works. There's also some other sick things in here too. The unknown slates, bottles, and they all cost these coupons. And how do you get these coupons? You buy the expensive packs. Again, this has nothing to do with the Zieg event. None of the free stuff you're expecting to get is going away. This is just for those of you who do like to spend, those of you who don't mind spending. Here's a little extra something for you guys. You don't have to engage with this. Now let me explain these and how these things work. These are special quasi-selector tickets, and don't be fooled. The way these work is this one's for light ML5s and this one's for dark ML5s. And when you drop 110 coupons on this and open this thing, it will immediately randomly summon from all of the ML5s in the pool, not counting Successor Teiyu, and all of the dark ML5s in the pool, not counting Hellion Lua, Bystander Hua Young, Lone Wolf Peyra. Right? When you buy this and open it up, you will immediately, let's say you buy the dark one, open it up, it'll immediately summon 3 random, totally random dark units from the entire pool of dark units except the excluded one. And you'll be faced with a screen that looks like this. Bang, bang, bang. 3 units will drop in. You have no control over what 3 units are. And then once these 3 are in, you can select one. You can see this one's highlighted. He selected Requiem Rowana. You can highlight that and click receive, and boom, you got Requiem Rowana. It's completely RNG what 3 you get. It's not a selector other than you can select the 3, one of the 3 of the random ones that put out there. So this is a very, very expensive gamble. If you don't have a lot of 5-star units, or you don't have very many, you need tons of ML5s, this has higher value to you. If you're fishing for 1 or 2 ML5s, get used to disappointment. Understand that this could just as easily be Strays, Closer Charles, and Operator Sigrid. And you got to choose between trash, garbage, and trash. It could also be, you know, if you did the light, it could be Ilanov, Parsetti, and New Moon Luna. And you're just rolling in it, right? There's no way to control it. It's completely RNG, so please be careful if you're going to go for this. It could pay off great. It could give you 3 dupes, and there's no refresh, there's no resorting, there's no refunding. You just get what you get. So be kind of careful with that. Now, it's unfortunate that the Robin event came out at the same time as the Origins update, because it's caused a lot of people confusion. A lot of people saw this, they especially saw these, and they thought, oh my god, they made the Zieg event pay to win. All that limited stuff we thought we were going to get, we got to buy these coupons to be able to participate in it. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you want to, go for it. You got some money to spend. These rewards are pretty sick and pretty diverse. You want to pick some of these things up, go for it. How you spend your money is up to you. I'm never going to give people grief for spending money on something they have fun with, as long as they've got the money to spend. As long as they don't feel compelled to do it to be able to play the game, as long as they aren't making a decision between whether or not they're going to eat ramen noodle this week to afford to drop currency in a tap-tap waifu booba game. But if it brings you pleasure and you got the money to spend, you do you and you have fun with your money. I mean, what else is it good for, right? But for those of you who are waiting for the free selector tickets, the free ML5 tickets, the free limited selector tickets, all that stuff is starting on the 14th, and it is a 4-week-long event. You're not going to roll up Monday and be summoning like a wild man. You're going to roll up Monday and be staring down the barrel of a lot of in-game grinding to get these rewards all the way through the end of May. And that's good. You don't want it all at once. You don't want to be done on Tuesday afternoon and then be like, now where's the content, Smilegate? Come on. It's good that they spread it out and they're making it a work. They're making it something to do. So I'm kind of actually happy and content with that, but I wanted to spell this out for the people who are confused by the Secretive Newsstand and make sure they understand that the Zieg event starting Monday is totally different from Secretive Newsstand. Hopefully that helps clear it up for you guys. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys have a great rest of your week. Everybody got that? Can I get back to my story now? God damn it. Does the RGB one have the same gamble, or can I get Afternoon Soak Fan? If you go to Google Almighty here, and let's see. Ayo Erie, thank you for the sub. My man, thank you so much. So if you go to Google Almighty and you type date 6 months ago, the date 6 months ago was the date 6 months ago was October 9th, 2024. Savvy? Keep that number in your head. October 9th, 2024 was 6 months ago. If I go over to Cecilia Bot and I look at the timeline, so go to Cecilia Bot, we'll look at the timeline of units here, and Second, I got a screen in my face. And I go back to Afternoon Soaked Land. Look what Afternoon Soaked Land's banner started. Started October 16th. 6 months ago. It was right around here. She shouldn't be on the banner, but they're letting her be in on those limited summons. So it makes me think they're going to let her be in on the new summons. So I don't know why they have bent the rules, the 6-month rule a little bit here. But I'm assuming if she is in the Robin Shop limited, that she's going to be in the regular limited too. But we won't really know until her banner drops. You couldn't see it right there, but there you go. She was 5 months and 11 days ago. She is not 6 months old, so it's surprising that she's available. But if she was available in Robin, I'm assuming she'll be available for the free selectors. We'll just have to see. Is it a bug that you can't view the S stories that they removed from the Adventurer's Journal? I've been asked that twice now. So, where you're sure it said that you could view it in the patch notes, huh? See if you can find me where it said it was in the patch notes, and if it says it's in the patch notes, I'll report it to Smilegate and say, hey, this is a bug. What the F? Why can't we view that story? In the meantime, let me check here. Story journal, chapter 2, episode 2, chapter 4. Hidden story. I mean, are you sure they're not in there? They're just not identified as S. I'd have to look at a screenshot or an old video of what the names of the S stories were. Yeah, I'm not saying they're not in there. I can't remember the names of the S stories. I'd have to look at a VOD from a few days ago to see what the name of some of the S stories were. I mean, are the hidden stories the S stories? I don't know. I think the hidden stories might be. I'd have to go back and look at a map and see what they're called. Just because they don't say S here doesn't mean that they're not. Those aren't the stories. But yeah, I'll have to look it up and see, guys. Where do I AP farm? Go to your episode. You zoom out. You zoom out again. Any place in Britannia drops 8 AP. Any place in Sidonia drops 12 AP. Any place in Eureka drops 16 AP. And any place in Nadalon or Eurasia drops 20 AP. So you want to find a stage in Nadalon or Eurasia that you can zip through really quickly and you'll get 20 AP per clear. If you're lower level and you can't quite farm these stages, stick to Sidonia or Britannia or Eureka and zip through those. I'm going to have to go through an experiment with each one to find which one farms the easiest and which one drops the most stigma. But all of them drop the same AP. Every single one of them, 20 AP in Nadalon and in Eurasia. Actually didn't check what the AP drop rate is over here. I don't even... Yeah, they're not repeatable, are they? It's just a one and done story. The present beyond control. Any other questions before I jump into the next story? Does AP stages give more stigma too? AP stages are the only stages you can farm. You don't have any options on stigma. Once you do it once, you can't farm it again. It's once it's clear, once you clear it, it'll look like this. It'll say you've already completed that stage and you can't farm it. So only the AP stages are farmable. I'm sorry, Joe. Nobody deserves that. So where can I farm gold? I have to compare Eulogy for a Saint versus the AP stages and see which one drops better gold. I can't say for sure right now. That's going to take a lot of grinding to be sure. Is episode 2-6 becoming an heir locked for everyone? Will it get unlocked? Yeah, so that's kind of known, right? That's no, let me show it to you. You go to Stove, there's this post-update known issue, and it says, there's an issue where inexperienced Veronica is unobtainable after clearing 1/6, a new companion in the 6th world. We're currently looking into the cause of the issue and working on a fix. We'll do our best to resolve as soon as possible. To my knowledge, they haven't really fixed it yet. Do we have a good stage for stigma farming? It looks like unrecorded and eulogy still drop about the same amount of stigma as adventure, so those might go away in favor of farming adventure, as long as I can find a good adventure one. Story time. Oh, Nilgal. That mean you can't repeat main story boss fights like Zeo and Bellion and Strays? Correct. One and done. Go watch it in the story if you want to see it again. Oh, my bad. Boop. You know you're talking to a girl with a bird, right? Oh no, she's talking to Rob. I was wanting to Nilgal as a playable unit. Yeah.
The hidden stories are the side stories. If you check episode 1-1, it has the old Aether, Chloe stories that were removed years ago.
There you go. So apparently Cleary and Flurry in a previous world years before they were born when Diane was still young. Flurry finds Flurry in a previous world. I mean, it's a different world. Freaking Diane's still a nun. And we don't know that Diane's young. Diane could be the same age in this world that she is in Epic 7 when she's queen. It's just, you know, she didn't have to go through the bullshit in this world because Ross woke up. In the other world, Ross had to be asleep for 25 years. It's a different timeline, guys. Alternate universe, evil Spock, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that is a voice, isn't it?
継承者でもないお前が言って何をどうするつもりだ。簡単に割り切れない気持ちはわかる。だが、ロビンの言うことは間違ってない。ニールガルは残酷で強豪。
Yeah, we added a short way to get to expos to the list of things we'd like to see added.
待ってちょうだい。私はニルガルの弱点を知っているわ。
奴の弱点とは何なのですか?
It's Sirmion, her number one EE, isn't it?
ニルガルが恐れられているのは触れただけで命を奪う猛毒を持っているからよ。
Correct, Chaos. Oh, is that fixed? Did they fix that? Okay, good. I can get rid of that.
その毒は両肩の毒腺で作られる。
Speed boots is still there.
奇襲をかけて両肩の毒腺を同時に切り落とせばニルガルの戦闘力は大幅に失われるはずだわ。
Sneak attack.
でも少しでもタイミングがずれてしまえば。
それはそうだけど
何も得られない戦いだ。
何にせよ方法があるのは分かったんだから行こうザイフリート。ダンブライアを助けに。
Uh-oh. Careful, you're talking like an heir now.
無謀だと分かってて行こうとするのは
継承者とか継承者じゃないとかそんなのは関係ない。私はヒイラグ家のビクトリカとして行くの。大義のためという言い訳に逃げて正義と信念から目をそらしたらヒイラグ家は消えてしまうのと同然よ。
Nice.
お前の父親は俺にお前を守ってくれと頼んだ。デリック殿の最後の願いを無下にする気か。
お父様も戦場から逃げ出せるチャンスが何度もあったはず。
Stop standing in the fire.
でもそうしなかった。弱き者のための戦いで死を迎えたの。私に
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some content laid down, turn into some videos, brother, man. I want to see how this story ends. This is a cool story.
なのにその精神をお父様が残してくれた遺産を
こいつ
ヒイラグ家を取り戻すには継承者にならないといけないから。
Uh-oh, she's starting to sway the My Little Pony.
っていたのは単なる私欲じゃなかったということか。
仕方ねえな。止められないなら一緒に行って守ってやるしか
I
ねえ。
thought it was for a minute, but I don't think so. Different countries, and no, I'm not muted. You guys can hear me, right? Can you hear me? Anyone hear me? Damn it, Dago. Did you do that on purpose? The Godslayer's messing with me. Aether's not even born. Aether doesn't exist in this world, so Aether doesn't have a dad.
3人で何とかしてみよう。
Yen's still a nun.
ありがとうございます。それでは
What's up, Red?
早く移動しましょう。ロビン。
レファンドスを離れるとき、継承者として戦争に参加する代わりに、いつでも私の判断に従って行動するって。君が勝手に行動するなら、私。
Okay, so Robin is Renok's protector, not an heir. Why did it throw me back to the lobby? That was weird. There you guys go, spoiling the story for me. You guys actively seeing me doing the story. Haven't gotten all the way through it yet. You're telling me, like, huge plot details. The French have a word for people like you guys. They call them the assholes. Can't do unrecorded history because I've hit the record complete. Yeah, if you hit the record complete, you get 5 bookmarks, but who cares? I mean, you're not going to do unrecorded anyway. You can't farm AP there. The stigma's better other places. The gold's better other places. You get better charms other places. It's no big deal. What's up, Mr. Biako? Sacre bleu. Anyone can claim the drops, but I do think you need to have a stove account to link to it. Oh, the morning dew wine that Asaria had. That sounded good.
まるで選択肢があるかのようなものその負けん気なかなか気に入ったぞ無力さにもだえながら
Damn. Nilgal's so cool. And this area is melted.
継承者を無事連れてきたわ。今こちらに向かってきている。なぜか嫌な予感がして先に駆けつけてきたけど、私を助けるためにかすっただけよ。まだし
涙ぐましくて見ていられんな。抵抗すればするほど苦痛が長引くだけだ。我が輩にとってはいたぶられる時間が長くなるのは
外から来た人々が言っていました。あの言葉は間違ったって。こんな勝ち目のない戦いに全てをかけたいと思ってしまっている。少し、ほんの少しだけでも希望を抱くことができる。
希望は固く信じて願う心
Thanks for the
よ。
follow, buddy. Welcome to the Wolf Pack.
私があなたを大切に
I don't know.
思ってい
I'm
るの
not good at
と同じくらい
identifying voice actors. That's a Sue talent, but we could probably look it up.
それならこの地とエルフを守れると信じる心を捨ててはいけないわ。イセリア。
Yeah, it'll be easy to clear 100 times, though. No biggie. Yeah, the acolytes remember everything.
私の信じる心
The archdemon's power infuses them, and it's the archdemon's power that wakes Vildred back up. The acolytes remember everything. The heirs would remember everything, and that's why Diche doesn't bring them back to life. She can't have them remembering past worlds. She can't have them remembering Rass's failures, or they won't give like this unwavering support of Rass if they think he's fallible. They think the goddess is fallible, and that's why the heirs are never resurrected from world reset to world reset. That's why people like Veronica and Renak don't exist in Epic 7.
イセリアさん、大丈夫ですか？傷が
The Archdemon's technically not wrong. It's just misdirected. Everybody's the hero in their own story, right? Ilrios thought he was doing the right thing. He was just trying to snap his sister out of her depression so they could go back and fight the important war.
そんな時間はありません。こうしている間も森は燃やされ、エルフたちが死んでいっています。
Forests are burning, elves are dying. I love this story.
考えてください。サルミア、あなたも早く。分かったわ。
Assume the position, Saria.
逃がさんぞ。これは
私がデスティーナ様の名で精霊の力を集めて、その間に早く。
Let's go.
Step back. If you value your life, don't say I didn't warn you.
He's in a burning forest wearing a bathing suit, guys. You use Vildred here. My team is significantly hotter than your team.
ニルガルがルエル様と神獣たちに集中して隙を見せたその瞬間。
New player account concern right now is too many good gears to update and no charms and gold. Welcome to Epic 7. I can safely tell you that by the time you're a veteran player, you will have the exact same problem. Charms are one of the biggest roadblocks for us.
今です、クラウ様。
小林が寄ってきた。
Oh, rip us area. Rip Crow.
このザイ、お願い。今からでも私
Come
を
on,
継承
Zieg.
者にして。私じゃダメならクラウでも。
継承者になれるのは高潔なものだけだ。
Oh, have you been listening, Pony?
隠された真実を知っても世界を守れるものでないといけないからだ。 制約の継承者はたった一度も失敗せず魔人から世界を守り抜いた。それは事実だが、真実ではない。
Oh shit. You gonna spill the beans?
数知れぬ魔人との戦いで制約が破れる瞬間もあった。女神はその度世界を滅ぶ前の姿に戻した。命の痕跡と運命の因果をたどり、何度も何度もかくして人々は己の死の記憶を忘れ、制約が守れなかった世界は全てなかったことになった。
I think Victorica is about to have an existential crisis, guys.
それじゃあ制約の継承者が世界を救えないかもしれないってこと？
You get 200 of them every Monday and 200 on the first of the month, Biako, and that's it. 1,000 a month.
そうだ。世間の認識とは違って必勝を保証できる戦いではないんだ。この地に帰属する存在なら、ディーチェが世界を復元すると、その時点の状態で蘇ることができるが、継承者は例外だ。神獣と契約し、超越した力を手に入れる瞬間、本来の運命と因果から外れた存在になるからだ。
I estimate 6, but yeah. It'll be 6 if each level costs the same to upgrade. If they start costing more and more at the higher levels, it could take well over a year.
継承者にならなかったら、何も知らないまま新しい世界で生まれ変わることができる。
When a person becomes an heir, they're given partial divine powers. Gifted to them, makes them meta-humans. And DJ can't reincarnate the divine, so they kind of fall by the wayside as a result of that.
もちろん、女神の力が尽きたらそれも叶わないだろうがな。
Yeah, I think we're saying the same thing slightly differently, Rue. The goddess's power ever runs out, that would be the world would come to an end. Yeah. No, Kral's not an heir in Epic 6. Kral's never an heir in Epic 6. He's just a human, so he gets to be reincarnated because he's never divine. Epic 7, he becomes an heir. If the 7th world failed and we had to go to an 8th world, Kral wouldn't be reincarnated. That's why you don't see Victorica in Epic 7. That's why you don't see Renak in Epic 7. They were heirs, so they don't get reincarnated. He is an heir in the DN and Bask story. That's in Epic 7. That's the 7th world, where they fight the Archdemon and seal him away, waiting for Ross to wake up so that Ross can kill the Archdemon. And when Ross finally wakes up, they go to kill the Archdemon. And that's when Charon shows up, taints Vildred with the Archdemon's blood. You taint him with the Archdemon's blood in Epic 6. But in Epic 7, when he's reincarnated, he's still tainted with the Archdemon's blood. And Charon makes him remember all of the past failures. And that's why Vildred has an existential break, a psychotic break, murders Diane, absorbs the Archdemon's power, and becomes Arbiter Vildred. Because he knows Ras is terrible at his job, so he takes matters into his own hands. Again, he's the hero of his own story. Or they could have introduced one of the other goddesses from the God Wars to help Diche restore some of her power. Lunaris was trying her damnedest to hold it together when Diche made the world cracked and flawed because she ran out of power. Lunaris put barriers around all the continents so that the outer gods couldn't seep in through chaos gates to pollute the world, that other evils and other continents couldn't help the archdemon. She put a barrier around the whole universe to keep the outer gods out. But that's it. It was Dice and Lunaris. Orbis, the god Orbis, is dead. He's the planet. And Ilrios was hypnotized by the outer gods, so he's actively working against Dice. We don't know what Nox and Varys were doing, but they're out there doing outer god stuff. I mean, there's a lot of gods that are discussed in the original canon. Yeah, search TristenWulf lore, TristenWulf metal lore, and you'll have a good video on that. Well, Strays comes in because Fastus convinces Ilrios to send the archdemon to destroy Orbis so that Dice will stop mourning Orbis and rejoin the Celestial War. It's all a ploy to get at the world shard that's on Orbis. When Ras gives up his divinity, says the humans sealed the archdemon, we're good, we don't have to worry about this anymore. The hypnotism of Ilrios is broken because Dice withdraws and goes back to the Celestial War. So Ilrios is like, hey, we got what we wanted. Dice is going back to war. I don't need to send archdemons anymore. We're good. We're out. Peace out. And they leave. Lunaris goes with them. And with all the gods retreating, Ross starts losing his divinity. Lunaris's barriers start to fade and fall. We can go to the other continents. But with the barriers falling, bad guys can come in through the cracks of the world. And that's how Strays gets to the planet. He says, fine, screw it. I can't do it indirectly while the barriers are down. I'll just go through some chaos gates and destroy the shard there myself. So he goes through a chaos gate, carrying Fastus, a greater outer god, in his sword, and goes there to destroy Orbis. And he does it by, killing off spirit lords to unbalance the world and make it fall apart. And Ross has to go and fight him. Yeah, well, Ross said, you can withdraw. I don't need you anymore. And he's the one that convinced her to withdraw, thereby giving up his divinity and becoming human. She let him know that was the price of her withdrawing, was that he would slowly become human and lose his divinity. Drop by to mention you should change your Euphean Lab video to outdate. Yeah, I got to do that to a lot of videos, my friend. A lot of them. Oh, poor poisoned Asaria. Ow. So basically, E7 is just a runaway Dice throwing a tantrum, refusing to go back home. While her brother died, and she's like, it's like her identical twin brother too, right? And he died, and she's in like giga mourning over it. She's the goddess of life, and the god of nature just bit it right in front of her. So yeah, she like freaks the balls out. I wouldn't call it a temper tantrum. I'd call it like extreme mourning. How long can you mourn? I don't know. Gods are weird like that.
Oath of the White Flower. Forever, I pledge myself.
Calm down there, Weeflo. Yeah, Deshaun, it is. I'm going to wrap it up here soon. I just really wanted to see the end of this story tonight.
Bloom.
I hate hassles, so I'll deal with you all at once. I felt that. Take it like a champ.
Take it like a champ. I gotta find a way to use Crowl against the Nightmare Raid Queen so I can see him like flip her sideways and slam her ass down, or giant ass sprite.
Come on, don't go dodging.
Yeah, that's a good way to explain it, Rue. mean, she knows Orbis is dead. She's just memorialized him by turning him into this world with life on it. It gets affected by the XP buff, but not by the AP, because you can't generate AP from Eulogy. But be careful about that guide right now. Like, pretty much everybody that's made any kind of PvE guide, they've all fallen into suspect with all these changes. It's gonna take a while to like go through all that. Where is your guardian? Call the guy that drops nukes. Oh, she got the horsey.
Don't patronize me. I ain't a child.
You ain't a child, guys.
You're in for more than
Oh, whatever happens, happens, I guess. I may be no hero, but I can still be your worst nightmare.
Yeah, Shonito, I don't like that either, but I kind of also understand why they're doing it. From Snakehead. Yeah, man, I can't believe she dropped the snake word. Are you mocking me? They're under the Orbis, the Orbis guide. Click the thing in the corner, click Orbis guide, you'll find the dailies there. More heirs have shown up. Oh! Not broke for me, baby. I got Victorica.
virtue and conviction unto death. Such is the creed of House Hillog.
Get your asshole in there. Gotta level you up. Hey, Wind, have you seen anybody roll speed on those boots? I'm wondering if they can even roll speed. I've not seen a single screenshot of them with speed on them.
もし今度制約の継承者と合流しても、あんまり冷たく接したりしないでくれよ。君たちも分かってるだろうけど、リナークは助けに行こうとしたのに、私が反対したんだからさ。
Yeah, but she's a 4-star. You'll get shit tons of her. Take a few months, but you'll get plenty. How many 4-stars you got that aren't triple S, right? Same places you always could farm Stigma, Caesar. Adventure. Eulogy for Saint, unrecorded. Just remember, Eulogy for Saint unrecorded won't give you any AP.
ロビン、俺もそれなりにいろんな経験をしてきた人間だし、そんなんじゃ本当に大切なものを
呪いかい？別れの言葉にしてはちょっと味気ないね。
いや、実体験からの話だ。逃げられる戦いじゃねえなら、仲間が一人でも多く生きてるうちに、ただそれを知っておけってことだ。
Yep.
こうしている時間はないんじゃないの？君の言う通り、 一緒に戦ってくれるエルフが。さて、それじゃあ私たちは引き続きタラノルへ向かおうか。
はーい。
リナーク、完全に拗ねてるな。君は大丈夫なの？
私は正直、幼い頃にダンブライアを離れ、現実主義者としてロビンさんの言うこと。
私のことを理解してくれる人が一人で。
でも気になることが一つあります。ロビンさん。
Robin summonable? Not yet. Probably around the 24th would be my guess, but we'll have to see.
裏社会の秘密を知った人間が表社会へ出ていくのを、そして
She's not been revealed
表
yet.
社会での人生を夢見たけど、
理由なんかないさ。あの仕事、それに私ほどの腕があれば、そん。
リナークは違いましたよね。継承者になって力を手に入れる前は、
何が言いたい？
いつも打算的で冷徹なふりをしているロビンさんにもリナークを引き取るとか。
それでも私は正義感や使命感に動かされたん
I
じゃない。
think she'll be limited. Unlikely, but possible.
気まぐれだったんだ。私はすごい人でも優しい人でもない。なんで笑う？
ロビンさんが照れる姿
She's more likely to be limited than Ross. Maybe. Maybe. Actually, the more I'm thinking about, the more I'm thinking it's probably likely she would be.
でもその方、すごくも優しくもない普通の人間でも。
For the new rift, is it going to be fire next, right? Yeah, fire rift should be next, but you're talking about something that's happening about 2.5 months from now. Fire rift won't be coming out until like June to late June, early July range.
ロビンさんにはあのリナークって子も
Rift came out in January, and it's a 6-month rotation.
そんな存在でも誰かを救えるんです。でもそれは逆に言うと、何もしないのは
They'll release a new unit. It's not the same rift as before. When is Epic 7 anniversary? Or August 30th.
あの子はきっと
Foundation Day.
それが耐えられない。
でも必ずあの子がやる必要は、私はリナークが成人するまで守ると誓った。
死ぬまで戦わせろって意味じゃありません。一緒に逃げる代わりに一緒に。
リナーク、
何
やるのはできるところまでだ。
言ってもいいの？
ああ、今ならまだ間に合うだろ。クルリ、案内を頼んでもいいかな？
もちろんです。でも戦闘には参加しませんよ。
I thought Crow was the rift unit. You thought wrong, Byako. Thought wrong. His kid is very PvP. I'm not saying he won't be unusable in Rift, but Rift is months away, like minimum of 2 months away. It's only June. The 6-month event that came out in late January, it's only April, dude.
リナーク、それにロビンさんも。お礼は後にして、今はあいつをなんとかしないと。
身の程も知らぬ虫けらどもがひねり潰してやる。
I might have clicked through it too fast, Byako. Yeah, why wouldn't she be? It's the same people just getting reincarnated, epic to epic. The only people who aren't around anymore are, what do you call it? Our heirs. Heirs are the only ones that aren't reincarnated.
Forever, I pledge myself.
Man, you guys stop being mean to Kane.
I may be no hero, but I can still be your worst nightmare.
I told you, this is mine.
Ow.
My sword. Over here.
You're no fun.
Fearless, brave this storm with me. For glory!
A nice Celine. He turned back into the little pony.
そうみたいだ。だが、一人で帰るわけにはいか忘れられぬ贈り物を与えてやろう。
Gilgal's an acolyte. Only Kairon is immortal, but you know they're powered by the archdemon. This is Japanese, not Chinese.
自爆して毒をすべて撒き散らす魂胆よ。防ぐのは間に合わない。避けなさい。満月よ。銀紙のカーテンにて万物を覆い尽くし身の内。
Damn it, game.
なんだ、何も起こってねえのか。
違う。これは行案の。
遅くなったけど、なんとか間に合ったみ
Hey,
たい
it's
だね。
Ross.
怪我はないかい？
血と毒に染まった地に舞い降りたのは初雪のように白くあどけなさが残る一人の少年だった。その非現実的な光景を目にした者たちは
This puny little nerd gonna save the world.
この少年が女神の代理人であり。
To encourage you to use the other wallpapers that they sell for Skystones, Jonathan, because they can't add the same functionality to it, and it was confusing people that when they switched their lobby paper, certain things worked and other things didn't, so they standardized it on making it that way for everything. I know it's not the best excuse, and it's for people that were used to it, it feels like a big L, but it's part of the simplification process to make the whole game less confusing. You still can click the exact same number of clicks to get to the same number of places in the lobby. You're just clicking on different spots. You click the hero link instead of clicking the hero. Click the team link instead of the table. You click the secret shop link instead of clicking on Garo. It's going to take some getting used to. I don't know. We'll have to check it out, Haxor.
あの方が制約の継承者様。
What the hell?
だから足元に気をつけろって言っただろ。
Ew.
マルキンはご主人がああなるって知ってたからキセに抱っこしてもらった。
Arky sounds giga different in Japanese.
思ってたのとはちょっと違うね。
それは神聖冒涜だぜ。
ところでイセリアが見当たらないわね。
言われてみれば途中からイセリアはダメよ。あと少しだけ。全てが終わったら世界樹のところへ行く。あなたもわかるでしょう。サルミア、あなたの言った通り私の希望が本当にこの戦いが終わった。
Holy crap, they killed Asaria.
お伝えするつもりでした。イセリアは笑顔のまま安らかに目を閉じたと。
そう。
最初から私がついてきてたら助けられたのに。
Rip Asaria.
私が
とにかく被害が広がる前に魔人軍の残悲しむのはその後だ。
Master of all life, by your splendor.
Damn, Rass. Was a hell of an S3.
To me.
ここならイセリアさんも安心して眠れると思います。
ごめん。俺がもっと
ラス様のせいでは。それに私はどんな形一筋の風になって。なのでラス様、イセリアが命を捧げてまで守ろうとした。どうか守り。
そうするよ。それが俺の
And it's a massive duty.
なんだか制約の継承者様って私の想像とはイメージが結構違う。
お前の想像ではどんな感じだったんだ？
すべての命を温かく包み込む女神のような人？でもなんかあっさりしてるし行動
お前そんなこと言っちゃダメだって言っただろ。
Crowd gets really uncomfortable when they blaspheme, don't they?
俺はいずれ王朝所属ではあるけど、別に熱烈な信者じゃないからな。それに俺もロスを初めて見たときはそう思ったんだ。でも魔人戦争の間だけ目覚めて戦って平和が訪れたらまた眠るのを繰り返す存在なんだ。
It happens all the time.
人間界であまり過ごしたこともないやつが俺たちのことをどれだけ理解できると思う？あいつもかわいそうなやつなんだよ。
さあどうでしょう。みんなに無関心なあの態度こそ万人を愛する女神ディー
He said it was my first 5-star
しれません。
that I got from a banner.
平等な愛を与えるためには例外を作ってはいけないから。
確かに。でもなんだか少し。
Hey, nice to meet you, residents.
私はただ女神が彼に寂しいという感情を与えていないことを祈るだけよ。
That's correct, Gooey. They are. You didn't get them, they're gone. And that sucks, but it is what it is. Woohoo! Chapter complete. Holy crap, how many chapters are there? I'm not finishing this tonight, am I? I'm enjoying the story too much to just skip it. I want to see what's going on. Really? I gotta get all the way to the end before I can mess with the Ogre Armory? Orbis Guide. I came back to the game 2 days before Origins, so I have the returning quests, but after the Origins update, I saw that I now have 2 returning quests. Is that normal? Yep, congrats. At this pace, it'll take 2 hours to finish it. Yeah, so it's going to have to be tomorrow because it's after midnight here.
What do I sell? Well, what do you buy? I'll see you later, if you're still alive.
This is so dumb that I can't access another guild's information because they're on a different server. You know, people in the top 30 guilds are literally going to have to make accounts on all the servers so they can look at get the intel. You have to spend money on that Robin coupon or not. You don't have to spend money on it if you don't want to spend money on it, but if you want to use it, if you want to access the rewards from that, then yeah, you spend money on it. But you don't have to. That's different than the Zieg event, which is starting on Monday. That's where you're going to get all the free stuff, is on Monday. What is lit up here? Oh yeah, Automaton Tower, Expeditions. Got to do all that. The new players can get pretty cool $30 pass with the... Yeah, that's a nice pass, Kefnet. That's pretty high value. Penguins. They looked at their numbers from March and said, we gotta get people to start spending again. So they've you know, this pass right here got some really, you know, pretty high value stuff in it for the price if you don't mind spending. And that pass too, yeah, I mean they know what they're doing. I'm gonna murder some things in arena, feel better, and then go to bed, guys.
No one can escape. Is this way.
It's hollow justice, at best. Now that you know my secret, I can't let you live.
Be careful not to get a sunburn. Look at all these visitors. Let's show them a fantastic time.
No matter how tiresome, first steps first. Also predictable and tiresome. Now who's up?
GG. Are they trying to focus? Are they trying to focus all the people to do flag arena now because it seems like lab doesn't give them any more? Correct. If you want to get these, you got to do arena. You get 12. You can get 12 plus bonuses if you streak from regular fights, or you can get 10 from NPC fights. So you don't have to do the harder arena. You can get plenty from doing the regular fights. Now, it's not as much as you get doing Euphine Labyrinth, and you're missing out on the dispatch missions, sure. If it starts to put a serious pinch on people's ability to buy charms, if we start to notice that they aren't finding other ways to compensate for that, they'll have to address it. But right now, I think it's okay. We just have to see.
I'll teach you a lesson. Don't be nervous now.
What do you know about me? Above all, a sharpened spear is a cruel truth.
Please, don't treat me like a child. I present to you the world's finest water park.
Now that you've met me, do you feel starstruck? All I need to.
Oh no, that's not the right unit, you dumbass!
Get out of my sight! Wait, who's that? You mediocrity. You couldn't possibly comprehend. Now who's up for an experiment? Doing things the simple way is boring.
Stupid hitboxes.
This way is more fun.
Refreshed? Let's go! I'll protect you.
How fast is my Frida? You want your Frida to be 25% slower than your push unit. I think mine's 288, which is overkill. I could drop her as low as 280 and still take her into Euphines, but I got her, for fuck's sake, with the counter. Well, bye, Luna.
How tiresome. I'd rather die.
Don't counter me.
Please, don't treat me like
Don't
a child.
counter.
Now that you've met me, do you feel starstruck?
Don't counter.
Be careful not to get a sunburn.
Damn it.
How much longer must
All because I clicked on the wrong heckin' unit. Hey, glad to hear it, Dread. Glad to hear it.
I desire your flesh.
You only started a week and a half ago? Holy smoke. Wait, what?
Was meant to bring you here.
That's a 327 speed Luna, and she just outsped me? Damn, that's some serious speed RNG.
For the sake of peace, I'll be the villain I have to be.
Refreshed? Let's go! Hurry up, Aloha! Hurry, hurry! Our guests are about to arrive!
You mediocrity. You couldn't possibly comprehend.
Click on the right unit this time.
No matter how tiresome, first steps first. Now who's up for an experiment? You worthless things. My
Luna with the speed imprint from from Wanderer Silk is 324 and with 321 speed, and I got outsped, so that was a giga fast C poly or really, really good speed RNG. Everything I do here is push up, so I really care about this? That's speed imprint with that C poly. I think I do care about that team. I think it was ooh, God, that one's a little tough too. Ew. Ew, 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 I say. You know what? Fuck it. Let's race it. I'm feeling froggy. Let's hop.
You couldn't possibly comprehend. I am the rightful ruler of this land.
Get wrecked, Cleaver!
It's hollow justice, at best.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
Now that you know my secret, I can't.
She's 307 plus a 14 speed imprint. That's 321.
Be careful not to get a sunburn. I present to you the world's finest water park.
Now that you've met me, do you feel starstruck? It's all so predictable and tiresome.
I'm ready.
I kind of hit the wrong button there, didn't I? I think maybe I need to go to bed. I'm hitting S2s instead of S3s.
You're quite the dancer man.
You can't stop me. So disappear.
Lamo. Ow. Pop. Ow.
So careless. So naive.
You leave Ludwig alone, you monster.
Please, don't treat me like a child. Water is a must for summer.
No matter how tiresome, doing things
First
deceptively
Big Bang
is
attack.
boring. This way's more fun.
Poof.
Everything was perfect, wasn't it?
Ogre being locked behind the 6th chapter is so bad. I hope you give feedback on this. I mean, why? It's like all the people you fight in the first 4 chapters are like level 10 mobs and stuff. I beat Nilgal with an ungeared level 5 Victorica. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's just you gotta kind of grind your way through it. I think this is okay. Surely this is okay.
You learned nothing from last time.
You don't deserve my mercy. Above all,
Arius on the
speed
Tywin.
is a cruel truth.
Refreshed? Let's go! All these visitors!
What's the Orbis guy issue they fixed? We figured it was the double speed gear, but it's still there evidently. So if they fixed it, they didn't fix it right.
Do you feel starstruck?
It just said abnormal items could be obtained from it, so we all assumed. You'll die from the Arius impact anyway. You might be on Holy Sack. I can afford to have you counter once. Let's put it here. Yep. Every time.
You mediocrity. You couldn't possibly comprehend. How can I play with you? Oh, did I take it too far?
Poof!
A hero's praise is a crown too.
I thought Origin would be our episode 6 as well. I was surprised to see episode 6 is still in the tier as coming soon, and they made this a prequel. Let's set this team on fire.
Death has come for you.
I'm worried about what Arunka's going to do to freaking
power of the chosen one.
Arena. It's going to be nasty.
Be afraid, sinner. Fear my judgment.
Be careful not to get a sunburn. I present to you the
Mort on fire! He's back again. More Mort on fire! Anybody smell burnt dark elf? Child, like her village, on fire.
If you keep bothering me, then I'll have to call my friend.
Ow, ow. Everybody on fire.
Refreshed? Let's go.
Pool floaty of death. One of these days I'll build free to DPS, I swear.
Be overcome power. Please, have faith in me. A future wrongly pruned shall flourish once again. Life is full of suffering. Let this be
Enjoyed that a little too much, poor Stenya.
the water
Yeah, sure, what you got, Durstar?
I dare you to underestimate me.
I'll show you what a true vessel is capable. You should really back down.
Back to the bottom of the ocean.
Finally, our silly fighting is over.
No matter how tiresome, first steps first.
What do you
Yeah, sure,
know
no
about
problem.
me? Now that you know my secret, I can't let you live.
Please, don't treat
Are
me
we able to
like a
get
child.
the 3/3 charm shop anymore? No. Goblicus's vagrant merchant shop appears to be banned.
Hurry, hurry! Our guests are about to arrive.
Now that you've met me, do you feel starstruck?
One for you,
I'd
beefy
rather
boy.
die than live as a fool, no matter how tiresome.
And
First
one for you,
steps
probably
first.
beefy girl.
Oh, really?
You mediocrity. You couldn't possibly
Come on,
call
for
me
everybody.
boring. This way's more fun.
Pee poof.
It's over already. Looks like the rest of my day is free.
So they get rid of the chests on unrecorded side story. What do you mean get rid of the chests on unrecorded?
Are you going to provide some entertainment?
Yeah, unfortunately we're losing those charms.
Dare defy me? Your emperor?
Speed tuning looks fine.
Those who deny their fate must suffer consequences.
Raise your sword for me.
Refreshed? Let's go! I present to you the world's finest water.
I've got to test it to Sean. I haven't gotten a chance to really put it through its paces and see. It's still good. I know charms still drop, but I'm not sure how much. Dust is going to be probably better in the adventure. Gold, I think, is going to be better in unrecorded, but you don't get any AP in any Book of Memory story.
The power of the eternal cycle will revitalize the fallen.
That's really the big one, right? Is making sure you don't F up Heart of Orbis. Other than that, nothing really has changed in the game. It's just a new UI and a cool story. But that's really the only difference. Let me see. I'll probably make a things you should do now that the game's changed video tomorrow. Not tonight. That's a very slow mort. Because I shoved him back. Here, mort, hold this. What was unholy sacrifice? You'll die to the next hit. Here's one for you, Harsetti. And here's one for you. Calm down, Mort. Here's another one for you, Flan. Here's another one for you, Flan. And a little something, something for everybody. Woo. You're gonna strip the berries and everything, right? So how about we just do this and push Zio up a little bit?
The odyssey of your life was meant to bring you here.
Roy's better at this if I put him on frickin', symbols so that he can get through the plan a little easier. 959 health. He really has 959 health left.
You're not done.
Ow, ow.
I told you, this is
Yo, this isn't okay. I'm not okay. Let's approach this one a little bit differently, right? I got a better idea. Instead of Roy, there's no child in this one, but I still bet we can use our child. Yeah. Let's do this. Big Gunther. Hang on, I gotta fix Gunther real quick. Stupid holotrials. Manage. Amended. Act. Nothing else matters. You cannot have her neck. I'm sorry. Act. That. Done. Wow. How is it that different? $262 attack? How is it going down that much? Guys, I'm not so good at math, but how is 9054? Oh, because of Gunther's passive, it increases this because of his passive. I'm a goober. You know what? 9,000's enough. 9,000 enough. Right? Surely 9,000's enough. 17 there. Yeah. This is fine. This is absolutely fine.
Witness the power of the Chosen One.
You guys are going to love this.
I am the rightful ruler of this land. Kneel before me.
That's fine. Can I get a provoke on you now? A provoke would be nice.
Still a long way to go.
GG.
Is this way. All these visitors. Let's show them a
How to buy goblin charms? You can't anymore. Goblin shop's gone. You have to go. You can go to the Hoochie shop. That's all you get. Did not expect you to go first. That's a little disappointing. That's actually a problem, Gunther. Why are you going first? Spear of mother effing purification. That's why you're going first. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay.
My willpower will help me overcome this.
It takes a lot of courage to challenge me.
One for you. Bam. Back.
All right.
Okay, you guys ready for it? Here comes the chipper shredder.
You're not bad at all. For a rookie.
Oh, god damn it. Freaking. How did she live? How much health does this stupid Holidays have.
To the right, then to the left.
How did she survive that? The stealth really did number on me.
For victory.
Oh, nice 15% on my nice 15% on my
I'll protect you.
provoke there. That was lovely.
Are you going to provide some entertainment?
Stupid stealth.
Consider this an honor.
Oh, bye, Gunther. Damn it. This should have worked. Why didn't this work? It didn't work because I had Spear Purification on it and Gunther went out of order. You're going to have a really, really hard time putting Rocket Punch on Krau since Krau's a warrior, dude. Just saying. What a fun team. Ooh. Ooh. None of these are fun. Fine. I can't Melissa this. Could Melissa this, but it's boring. Stupid sea poly. I want to use my Rylet. What happened to the class artifact summon? That comes out on either the 24th or the 17th. It's down. I think it's the 24th when that hits. Work here. No, Bellion stopped it. Man, C Poly takes all the fun out of this fucking game. Fine. I won't use my Edgelord team. I really wanted to do that.
Now, who's up for dragging us out?
You don't deserve my mercy.
They said they were going to add that. They haven't yet, I guess, but that was on the list of things they said they were going to add, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Refreshed? Let's go! Sent to you.
Oh, you know what? I am mistaken. It was Raid Shadow Legends that's adding the sell all to the 10 craft. My bad.
No matter how tiresome, first steps first. Also predictably tiresome.
Oh, nice and squishy one. Get fucked.
Shouldn't you return to nothingness?
I don't have Spirit Eye, Landy, or Litica built yet. That's on my list of things to do. Got a lot on my plate, guys. My Zeo's faster. I think we can do this one. Yeah. If my Zeo's fast. Screw it, I'm gonna cheat. My Zeo's... There, my Zeo's the fastest one now, right?
I'll show you what the true vessel is capable
I think this will work. This should work, right? I think this will work.
Be afraid, sinner.
Donkey raping shit eater? What the hell? How? It was a 280 Zeo. How was it not faster?
Not bad for such a wretched being. Accept what you deserve.
Should I have prepared more?
Well, that was fun. Oh. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I gotta go to the powder shop. Shop.
What do you think?
Pooter. All right, guys. It's been a riot. I've got a lot of shit to do. Bet their Zeo was 220. You're probably right, Odin. I'm too tired to be doing arena anyway. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go check out that Lionheart Sirmia that lives behind my eyelid. I bid you guys good night. I wish you well. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And can't be good. At least be good at it. Who are we raiding into? Everybody go say hi to my Guilty Henogen legend player. He is doing a triple S guard Crow showcase. So have fun with that, guys. You want to see how much of a monster this guy is in RTA? Enjoy watching a master take him down. I'll catch you guys later.
Can I see your stats for ML Payra? Yes. So bystander and Payra.